Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Allie Rain here. We're back to another awesome episode of Dream Daddy. Turning my phone off real quick. Okay. So last time I went on a date with Robert. And thank you for all the positive comments. It helps me and motivates me to make more videos. Makes me very happy. But last time we went on a date with Robert and it was kind of weird. We saw a whole new side of him. And I have been told that Robert and Joseph both conflict if you date them both. See, I didn't know that if... I was thinking that, you could do all of them and then just see how their endings were and it'd be different. And they wouldn't all conflict with each other, but apparently Joseph and Robert's does. So Joseph will be the last person I do anything with. Once I get everybody to 2 hearts, I'm going to do a whole episode where I'm just going to do everybody's and we're going to see all of their endings all at once. So we're going to go on our second date with Robert. Hopefully he doesn't do nothing to Damien. I haven't heard anything bad about all the rest of the stories. It's just Robert and Joseph. So I'm super curious to see what happens with them. But we're going to go ahead and do Robert's again. Hopefully Mary doesn't tag along. Because we all know how that went last time. And my computer is not plugged in and it needs to be. There we go. It's plugged in now. And I have my trusty water. Dad tip number 41. Run through the finish line. Oh goodness. It's taking forever. There it is. I had a lot of fun with Robert the last time we hung out, but I'm beginning to wonder if he's dodging me. I've tried messaging him a few times on Dadbook, sometimes, and Dadbook says he hasn't even read them. Haven't even seen him come out of his house, actually. Is he okay? Oh, I decided to send him one last message, figuring that this will produce the same result. Hey man, don't know where you've been, but we should grab a drink soon. I'll walk away from my computer because at this point I know he's not gonna message me back, so I linger in the kitchen. I'm all caught up on work. The house is relatively clean. Maybe I should do something nice for Amanda. I'll bake her favorite pie. I root through the pantry and pull out all of the ingredients. This is an old family recipe that I used to make with my grandmother when I was a kid. I lost the actual recipe card a long time ago, but I think I'll be able to remember how to bake it. Hopefully. I start mixing the ingredients together for the crust until I get a nice dough. I throw some cherries into a saucepan to make the filling. Normally, I don't like to multitask in the kitchen, but this cherry pie is a piece of cake. Pie? It's a piece of pie. I'm making a pie. Oh man, I can never remember what temperature you're supposed to set the oven at. I'm pretty sure it's 375, but I could be wrong. I think it's 350. Who am I kidding? I'm never wrong when it comes to this pie. My special twist on my grandma's recipe includes a secret ingredient that not even Amanda knows about. It really makes the cherries extra flavorful. What's the secret ingredient? God, why can't I remember the secret ingredient is? More cherries, salt, almond extract. I think it's salt. No? I've never baked a pie, actually. I've baked cakes and brownies, but I've never baked a pie. Almond extract or salt. I feel like almond extract would be weird to put in a cherry pie. We'll do salt. Oh, it's salt. Duh. Just a pinch of salt to bring out the natural sweetness of the cherries. Oops, oh my god, I accidentally poured a little too much in. Way too much in. I'm sure it's fine. Baking is an art, and some of the most beautiful art is made from mistakes. I finally get the pie in the oven. How long am I supposed to leave it in there? 50 minutes? I'll just wing it. Oh my god. Amanda's going to be so excited. That kid loves a good pie. I have a seat at the kitchen table and do word jumbles until Amanda comes home. I can hear the door slam open. Yo, Pops! What smells like pie in here? It's pie, sweetie. Amanda darts over to the oven and looks inside. Yes! Hey, it's not done. Be patient. What's your angle here? What? Pies are not objective-based conviction. What are you trying to get out of me? Fine, you caught me. Nothing. I've been leading a double life. Amanda, I have trouble news for you. I'm actually a pro skateboarder and abspring astronaut and bank robber. The lifestyle is calling me back, and I must go on one last job. You know how it is. This pie was just the only way I knew how to tell you. Yeah. Well, I appreciate the years we spent together, but I trade up. Remember me when you're kicking your feet up in the... Thanks for all the pie. We share a credential handshake. My phone. Stop. I'm not searching. Bixby, go away. Wait. I wait a few more minutes before taking the pie out of the oven. I set it on a rack of cool and guard it so Amanda doesn't dig into it before it's ready. Huh? What? Does it look kind of weird to you? No. No. Oh. That's just me taking artistic lessons on what cherry pie means to be emotionally. I'm just saying this because you know it seems like you might have baked this pie incorrectly, and you're currently right now trying to pass it off as a good thing. It's art, sweetie. Was it art when you accidentally baked a whole uncracked egg into the center of my 12th birthday cake? Oh my god. Well, was it art when you tried to make brownies and accidentally created chlorine gas? How do you do that? Well, that's a bit of an exaggeration. Was it art when you just eat the pie, Panda? I cut us a few slices and we sit down to eat. The cherry filling oozes out of the sides and the buttery crust glistens. I watch as Amanda takes a bite. What's wrong? Is it not good? Oh. Amanda winces and fans her mouth. No. I just burned the heck out of the roof of my mouth. This pie is amazing. Sorry for doubting you. Why does it look like you're about to cry? I breathe a sigh of relief and take a bite. She's right, the pie is pretty incredible, as it always is. I'm really proud of you making a pie without burning the new house down. I got a few dad tricks up my dad's sleeves. Maybe fathers aren't as bumbling and stupid as the media makes us out to be. Maybe we as a society should have a little more respect for fathers as a whole. Whoa. Dad, your sleeve is on fire. I run to the sink and put myself out. Pride will be my undoing. Amanda and I clean up the kitchen and play a little more living room hops. Before she retreats to her room to do homework, I go back to my word jumble. Hey, this one spells cat. The rest of the evening trickles by. We eat dinner. I help Amanda with one of her scholarship applications, and we both start getting ready for bed. I decide to check Dad book one last time before I climb into bed. Still nothing from Robert, huh? Hope he's okay. Turn out the lights and lay down. Oh. Hey. Allie. Hey, Allie. Hey, I'm outside. Come outside. What? What is that? What? I was just on the verge of falling asleep. I climb out of bed and try to identify the source of the dinging. My computer screen is illuminating the dark room. I walk over to it, ready to turn it off, when I notice what's happening on screen. Don't make me honk. I will honk. Get out here. Oh my god. I look out my window and sure enough, there's Robert leaning up against his pickup truck in my... Of course he has a pickup truck. In my driveway. What's up? I open my door and try to figure out what's going on. Hey. Hey? Wanna hang? I was kind of sleeping. That's no fun. Coming out. I would argue that sleeping is very fun, but I don't have to be anywhere in the morning. Might as well live a little. Sure. Cool. You plan on going out like that? I look down and realize that I am, in fact, not wearing pants. Oh, hey. My pants are in the house. I mean, I don't mind. Robert, calm down. Right, 1 second. I'm gonna put some pants on. I run inside and throw on my going out pants, shoes, and jacket. I grab my keys and meet Robert back outside. Ready? Ready. Hop in. I jump into the passenger seat of his old pickup truck. I have to move a few empty cigarette packets and gas station receipts out of the way before I can sit. Robert silently starts the car, and we drive out of the cul-de-sac. Where are we going? Oh, God. Truck's kind of dirty. You like Tom Waits? Love Tom Waits. Tom who? Host that rag, baby. Ah, okay. Before I can answer, Robert turns up the radio. Yep, that's Tom Waits, all right. He lights a cigarette and cracks the window. We drive together in silence. So, where are we going? Robert doesn't respond. Robert? Oh, I heard you. He still doesn't answer my question. I look out the window and notice that Robert's taking us to the highway. I twiddle my thumbs. You would think to ask before you hop in a truck, late at night, to a person who hasn't answered you for like a few days, and just go out. I would have asked. Whatever I've gotten myself into, it looks like I'm in it for the night. I settle into my seat and watch streetlights pass by. I glance over to Robert, who's driving intently. He looks tired, as he always does, but there's something a bit more there that I just can't place. Are you okay? I like your car. Say something. I'm not gonna say something because, you know, about the whole silence thing. But if you... Are you okay? Just peachy. Stop looking so nervous. I'm not nervous. I'm a little nervous. Just hang on. We're almost there. Almost where? I have no idea where we are. I think we're moving at a slight incline, but I'm not sure. We eventually come to a stop. Robert gets out of the car, and I sit for a second, unsure if he wants me to get out too. What are you waiting for? I hastily exit the car. Robert sits on the bed of his truck and pats the space next to him. Oh my God, did he take me out to make out peak? This is make out peak. Oh. I sit down and take in the view. We're on a hill overlooking the city skyline against the bay. The cool night air rustles some trees near us as lights blink in the distance. Off to the side, I can see an entrance to a dense forest. Cough, cough. Man, it's all so gorgeous. This is where I come to masturbate. Please tell me if I'm reading that word correctly. Because it's very awkward to say. This is where I come to masturbate. I'm still a little bit sick still. What? I'm kidding. What's wrong with you? This is my little spot where I come to think. It's nice. You can see the whole city from up here. Really gives you some perspective. Robert reaches behind him and pulls something out from under his jacket. It glints in the moonlight, and I suddenly realize what it is. Oh shit, that's a knife! Oh. Please don't stab me! Robert reaches into his pocket and pulls out a small piece of wood. Please don't stab me with that either. Hey. Robert takes the knife to the piece of wood and starts carving at it. Oh, I breathe a very audible sigh of relief as Robert looks at me sideways. Did you think I was going to stab you just now? What? No. Hate to break it to you, but I did, in fact, bring you out here to harvest your organs. Play along. Laugh. Play along. Yeah, well, you think you caught me in your trap, but I knew. For years, I have been putting the most vile junk food in my body in preparation for this day. Come at me, friend. Come at me, friend, and rip what you will, and reap what you will. There's 2 steps ahead of you. 2 steps ahead of you at all times. That's how I operate. Ha! Nothing gets past you, huh? Oh. Robert reaches into his pocket and pulls out a folded knife that he opens and hands to me. I'm gonna warn you, the last guy I had a knife fight with lost 3 fingers because he didn't know the 8 basic rules of knife fighting. You're familiar, correct? I honestly can't tell when you're kidding. I'm so many levels of irony deep that I've forgotten what humor is. He and I laugh. Oh, his laugh is adorable. Oh. Have you ever welted before? Considering I'm not a grandpa, no. What do you mean by that? Well, I just thought you would have a block of wood shipped to you along with your first social security check. Allie, I'll have you know that welting is a time-honored tradition enjoyed by both young and old alike. That you're dismissing it before you've even tried it speaks volumes about your character. However, because I've gotten to know you for some time and have come to think of us as friends, I'm willing to I know what that word is. Oh, okay, go away. Don't need that. To an ignorance instead of malice. What I'm trying to say is, go get that stick. Robert motions to a good-looking stick on the ground, perfect for potential welting. I pick it up. The most important thing to remember while welting is to cut with the grain, not against it. If you cut against the grain, the wood is gonna split. Isn't that the most important thing? Safety? No. Getting hurt comes with the charity. Look at my damn hands. Look at his damn hands. They're calloused and covered in little white scars. They are very nice hands. You have very nice hands. You can't make a stick omelet. You can't make a stick omelet without breaking a few hand eggs. Oh my God. Oh, am I actually doing this?
Knife that wood.
Okay. Good God, this is terrifying. Fuck. What am I making? Okay, let's turn it. That's a good start. What is it? Sharp stick. Pencil. Knitting needle. I could see that being a knitting needle. But only one? You You made a useless knitting needle. Oh god, okay. Tell me about this one. Popsicle stick. Tongue deprocessor. Flatworm. I should put them in my first aid kit. Never know when you might need one. Yay, made something useful. I have never done this before. I would probably cut my hand trying to do something like this. Alright, toothpick. What's the story here? Toothpick. Bubble popper. Something to make me look tougher. It's working. I think you could take me in a fight, probably. Tough guy accessory. How many of these are we doing? What did I just make? What is this? I don't know. Chicken nugget. I don't know. Ouija board. Now all you need is to carve up a board and we're set. And also carve a ghost. Ouija board, plan shift. Are we done? Are we done with this? No. Okay. What is this? Nice form. What is supposed to be? A self-portrait. Louisiana. It's you. It's a self-portrait. Spitting image of you. Masterpiece. Are we done? Are we done with this? No. Okay. Chopstick. Chopstick. Ambidextrous. It's a stick. Chopstick. Chopstick. Oh goodness. What is this? Guys, do not go home and get a knife and a stick and just start carving. If you keep this up, you'll be welting pro in no time. Swan, duck, new friend. Swan, nice work. The meanest bird. Yeah, there is no way that you just, in real life, you just get a stick or a piece of log and get a knife and cut it on it to make little sculptures. There's no way I'd be getting this good at it. This is a horse. Big old dog. The spirit of the Mustang. Sir Horsington the Brave. How poetic. Ah, the spirit of the Mustang. Where are all these going? Oh, okay, I'm done now. I'm done. Do you guys like one of my creations? Robert and I sit in silence for a while, carving our pieces of wood. I think I'm getting the hang of this. It's actually kind of relaxing. I glance over to see what Robert's working on. He's carving a smaller wooden knife? Ah! Well, I'm distracted. The knife slices into my thumb. Blood gushes all over my little wooden carvings. Robert is lost in carving and doesn't notice me bleeding everywhere. Robert still doesn't notice. Robert, notice me! Robert, I'm dying. I'm bleeding to death. Robert finally looks over. He reaches into his jacket again. Jesus, how much stuff does this guy keep in there? And pulls out a red bandana. He wraps it around my thumb. Hold tight. He hops off the truck and I can hear him rummaging around in his car. He comes back a moment later with a well-stocked first aid kit. Robert carefully wipes all the blood off. He wipes all the blood off of my hand and swipes a bit of anesthetic onto the cut. With surprising gentleness, he places a bit of gauze on the wound and wraps it all up. Aw, you're being sweet. You okay? Yeah, I'm good. He hands me what's left of the tube of the anesthetic. Make sure to keep that cut clean. It's oddly touching and a little sexy. Okay, it's sexy now apparently. I guess I'm a real welter now. Huh. That you are. Be careful though. They're attracted to the smell of blood. Wait, what? What's attracted to the smell of blood? Crippets, tons of them out here, you know. Cryptids, like Mothman and stuff. Mothman is bullshit, but yeah, this town's a hotbed for cryptozoological. Okay, you're joking. Oh, how I wish I were. I'm a skeptic myself, or at least I thought I was. There are things in these woods that we can't possibly comprehend. I think about my entire time in the city. Aside from the occasional stray coyote, I don't think it's too bad. You ever hear of the Dover ghost? I don't think so. Well, let me tell you a story. It's story time. I was out in the woods here on the weekend camping trip with Bestie. You don't know Bestie, but she's a big pup. Pitbull. Real intimidating. I feel safe around her. First night goes without incident. I get some solitude. Betsy gets to pee wherever she wants. All good stuff. Oh, yeah. Second day, I get the idea in my head that I can hike deeper into the woods. Probably against my better judgment, but hey, we're just having fun camping trip, right? So, me and Betsy start marching in the woods in the morning. It gets a little late and we set up camp, but it's different. It's different this night. Real quiet. I can hear the birds, the crickets, the squirrels, nothing. Dead silence. Then it happens. I hear the most unholy growl I've ever heard in my life, right outside my tent. Me and Betsy, we go to investigate. We look around the clearing. Nobody's there. But there's this feeling, not sure if I can quite describe it. I know something is watching us. Betsy, though, she's scared. Never seen her like that. And when she's scared, I know that I should be too. And then I see it in the distance. A man. But if something that didn't know what a man was supposed to look like made it. It's just looked wrong. Big arms, too long for its body, black eyes. It just stood there and stared at me. Then it disappears. I hear one yelp from Betsy and I turn around to check on her, but she's gone into thin air. I didn't sleep at all in my tent that night, and I don't think I've ever slept right since. You're lying. That's terrible. God, it is so hard to tell when Robert's fucking dicking around. Like, it is so hard. We're gonna go along with it. That's terrible. Wow, Robert. I'm so sorry. They say that if you listen closely on quiet nights like just like tonight, you can hear the howl of the Dover ghost. A howl resonates through the woods. It doesn't sound like a regular howl. It's so gut-wrenching. Even from far away, something about it makes my skin crawl. Okay, Robert, real funny. I turn to look at Robert. He's white as a sheet. You're messing with me, right?
Really?
I was messing with you up until literally just now. I totally made that camping story up. I strained my eyes to scan the forest line, trying to see where the howl originated from. Off in the distance, I see something. It's so far away, I barely could make out a shape. It looks human, but it's dragging something. Do you see that? We should go. Robert and I slowly back away and get into the truck. He turns off his headlights and we make a slow crawl away. Back onto the road, I'm too scared to look back. What was that? The Dover ghost, I guess. I chuckle nervously. This time, he doesn't seem like he's messing with me. Or maybe someone illegally dumping garbage on a wildlife preserve? Yeah, that's the story we'll tell ourselves. We sit in silence for a little while longer. The fear of whatever that was slowly subsides as we get closer to the city. Thanks for coming out. This was fun. I'm sorry I haven't been in touch. I've just been in a way lately. I had to get out of the house. Had to be around somebody. You doing okay, man? Robert thinks for a second and lights another cigarette. Been doing a lot of thinking. He takes a long drag. As I get older, I feel more and more that I'm just drowning in this sea of regret. Aw, I was so busy chasing after these things that I thought would make me happy that I didn't think about anyone else. All I cared about was myself. I didn't even think...
Hey.
Robert stops. I wait for him to finish his thought, but he just stares at the road. Maybe I'm just built like this. Or maybe I do it to myself. Maybe it's my own choice that I'm so unhappy as I am. I try to think of something to say. I remember all of the times in my life when I've been sad, and there's a great many of them. But there was always a light at the end of the tunnel. Something I held on to that kept me going. But there's something so resigned about the way Robert's talking. That sucks. Bro, that sucks. No, I'm glad you told me. Maybe we deserve to be eaten by the Dover ghost. I mean, I'm glad you're opening up to me. That shows that you trust me and everything. I'm not gonna say that sucks. That's just like a dick move, and I get he's a dick, but I'm not gonna say that to him. And I don't think we should be joking around anymore. So it must have taken you a lot to want to tell somebody this. You're a mysterious guy, Robert. You don't have to be. Do you ever wish you were a better father? You're a father? I think about it for a second. All the time. You can read all of the parenting books you want, but nothing will ever prepare you for raising a child. There's so much stuff I regret or wish that I could have done better, but I don't have the answers. I don't know if anyone does. It's funny. I look at you and your relationship with your daughter, and it seems perfect. It isn't. At least you're there for her. I stare out the window at the blur of the passing trees. I just hope I'm a better father to my kid than my dad was to me. What did your dad do? It's more about what he didn't do. He was quiet, stoic. Don't think he ever once told me that he loved me. He cared more about his work than he ever did about me or my mom. Do you hate him? No, I used to, but after I became a parent, I just kind of feel bad for him. He missed out on my whole childhood. When I think about all of the happiest moments in my life, they're all with Amanda and Alex, and he just wasn't there. It hurt me like hell when I had to leave him to die in the Burlington prison. What? I turned and smiled at him. No, he's retired in Florida with my mom. We go there every Christmas. We both break out into laughter. He pats me on the shoulder. We drive the rest of the way in silence, listening to the radio and watching the bright lights of the city grow bigger. Robert drops me off at my place. As I'm about to close the passenger door, I realize that I still have Robert's pocket knife in my jacket. I pull it out and offer it back to him. You hold on to it. You hold on to that. Never know when you might need it. Night, Robert. Have a safe drive home. Robert smirks, then pulls away. He then immediately pulls into his driveway, which is one over from mine. He gets out and waves. I tiptoe into the house careful not to wake up Amanda. What? Where'd you come from? I look around and spot Amanda coming out of the kitchen with a glass of water. I thought you were sleeping. Oh, Robert woke me up to go crypt hunting. You know the Mothman is bullshit, right? Amanda Lang, you know what? It's fine. I think about the conversation I had with Robert in the car as Amanda starts walking towards her room. Hey, Amanda. She stops. I love you. It's weird when you say it outright and sincerely like that, but I love you too. Night. I chuckle to myself, then I finally decide to go to bed. Night-night. I did a good date. Oh, date complete. How much time do I have?
You're a straight shooter. I like that.
You're a straight shooter. I like that. I still got an A. I should have got an S. Whatever. Oh goodness. Hi, Killian. I don't know if you guys can even see him, but he's right here. Go lay down, Bubba. Go lay down. It's a beautiful night, and the air smells so fresh. So I decided to take the long way home. I casually strolled through the neighborhood, taking the sights and sounds of the suburban city, with a low crime rate and wide walkable sidewalks at night. As I approach the bar, I can hear patrons inside cheering. Oh, I bet the game is on. I wonder if my team is playing tonight. Hey everybody, you all just lost the game. Huh. A drop of water hits my head, and now it's a lot of drops of water. It's pouring rain. Maybe I should wait this out inside. I order a beer from the bar and settle in. It turns out that my team isn't playing tonight, but I can currently enjoy the game regardless. The bar is unusually crowded, and the feeling of a camaraderie over a shared love for the game shakes me smile. Sports are nice. Oh great. I look over into the corner and spot none other than Mary sitting alone and in the corner nursing a cocktail. Something about her seems different this time. Now that she's by herself and not hanging off some younger guy, she looks so sad. She looks up and half-heartedly raises her glass to me before staring off into middle distance. Say hi, keep watching the game. Let's say hi to Mary. She's lonely, she's sad, I don't want to leave her by herself. That's kind of a shitty thing to do. I decided to go say hello. I walk over to her booth. She didn't look up. The seat taken. She still doesn't look up. I take a seat anyways and finally notices me. Hey, cowboy. You alright? Never better. She hiccups, guess she's a little far gone. Tears start welling up in her eyes. Oh. Will you walk a gal home? Call her a cab. Walk her home. I'm gonna be a gentleman about it. We'll walk you home, Mary. I slide out of the booth. Seems like Mary's having some trouble getting up. I reach out a hand to help her, but she waves me away. I got it. She clearly does not got it. You know what? Hang out here for a second. I walk over to the bartender and pay Mary's tab. Hey, I don't know if you remember me, but I live in Mary's cul-de-sac. I'm just making sure she gets home safe tonight. I know you. Yeah, it's nothing weird, just she usually has one of the bar staff walk her home, but I trust you. She doesn't like go home with. I don't really want to say it. One of the guys she meets? Nah. Ain't her thing. Huh? I head back to the booth. Mary stumbles out of the seat and directly into my arms. It's still raining a little bit. I take off my coat and hold it over Mary's head. Such a gentleman. Let's get you home. Mary and I walk in silence up the street toward the cul-de-sac. I have no idea what to say to her, for fear that she might hit on me, or not. What did the bartender mean by ain't her thing? Sorry to have you see me like this. I'm usually not. I know Joseph doesn't like it when I... Just sorry. It's alright. I'm sorry if I'm ever mean to you. It's alright. No, it's not. I know it's not. I'm having a really... Just forget it. I'm so stressed and I just can't right now and I'm drunk and I need help walking. As we get to the cul-de-sac, I can feel Mary starting to slow down. By the time we arrive to the doorstep, she pulls away from me. Wait, can we just hold on? What's wrong? Seems like Mary's a little reluctant to go home. How about another drink? Old time's sake? Come on, Mary, it's bedtime. Mary looks me up and down, giving me a half smile. You're right. She pulls me in close for a hug, holding on to me for a little longer than feels appropriate. She mumbles into my chest. You're a good kid. Thanks for the company. Mary gives me a pat on the back, straightens out her sweater, and walks the rest of the way to the front door herself. Huh? What's going on there? See, this just makes me... It just makes me want to talk to Joseph even more. But I can't. I can't do that. We still have time to start off another date with somebody. So, we did Damien. We did Robert. We'll do Matt. We'll message Matt. We'll see. I'm sorry I keep drinking water. My throat gets so dry when I read this much, especially aloud. See how much time we got. I navigate to Matt's dad book page and type out a message. Hey man, great getting to see you at the barbecue. We should definitely hang soon. You free later? A minute or two later, I hear a ding and see Matt's response. Hey dude, I'd be so down for that. I'm actually catching a show tonight at the Sound Garden. Want to come out? What's a Sound Garden? It's a concert venue, but also a band that a lot of people listened to back when it was cool to have soul patches. Oh man, I haven't been to a real concert since Amanda was born. Am I ready for this? While I'm thinking, another message pops up onto the screen. PUP is playing tonight. Cool little indie pop punk rock band out of Canada. Should be a fun one. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't know you were allowed to string that many words together to describe a band. Whatever. Let's get out of the comfort zone. I log off a dad book and think for a second. Wait, when was the last time I went to a concert? I mentally backtrack decades to the memories of denim jean jackets and moral panic over teenagers turning into the occult. Excuse me. Oh God, I had a mullet back then. Oh God, I thought it was cool. Oh God, other people thought it was cool. I finally remembered the strange 80s prog rock I used to listen to, and mentally envision all the airbrush vans in the parking lot. Man, how did anyone survive the 80s? Okay, so I haven't been to a concert in a long time. What do I even do at a concert now? I spend I spend most of the day packing around the house and thinking about my relationship with coolness. I mean, I always thought I was cool, at least relative to a bunch of other dads my age. Dad, what are you doing? I look over and see Amanda at the door, just getting home from school. Anyway, what's up? Amanda, how do I be cool? Let me put on a pot of coffee first. This is gonna be a long night. No, seriously, Matt invited me to a concert and I don't think I've been to one since you were born. Yeah, you have. Yeah, you have. You took me to one once when I was 12, remember? I'm suddenly overwhelmed by the memory of the sea of screaming preteens. Oh my god. I tried so hard to forget. The one where I had to camp out with you in a line so that you could get a good spot and then you cried and screamed the whole time. Dad. It was so much more than that, and I'm not even ashamed to say it. Oh, you're not ashamed? You seemed pretty ashamed when I found all of those drawings you made of those dancing boys kissing and your trapper keeper. Yeah, well, you didn't even find the good stuff. Anyway, you should be set for the concert if you remember that. Just bring a big, glittery sign and cry a lot, and you'll fit right in. Well, it's a smaller place, and I think Matt mentioned that they're a punk band? Like DIY, gutter punk, thrash, straight edge? Come on, Dad, give me something to work with here. Are the post-punk, photo-punk, C-punk, Jeremy Punk? What's a Jeremy Punk? I made that one up to see if I could get away with it. They're not positive hardcore, are they? He said that they're Canadian punk. Oh, yeah, you'll be fine. Does the idea of Canadian punk seem cringy to you? I don't see friendship and politeness as core tenets of punk scene. Well, punk is kind of a big genre that might not be as dangerous as you think it is. It became so much more than just counterculture rebellion. What I'm trying to say is just enjoy the music. That's it? I mean, yeah. It's not like you're gonna jump into a mosh pit or anything. Well, that's comforting. And if a strange dude in a Seat Your Goals hoodie offers you to buy merch, don't accept it. And definitely don't go on 3 awful dates with him afterwards where he takes you to a nice restaurant and then forgets his wallet. Literally 3 times in a row. What? Oh. Never mind, just have a blast tonight. Seems like Manda Panda has been on a few dates. Ooh. I show up at the coffee spoon I ate in what I hope to concert appropriate attire. I see Matt out front locking the door to the shop. Hey, you made it. Ready for tonight? Well, it's been a while. Yes, of course, I definitely know what I'm talking about. Ready? Ready? I was born ready. Any situation, any outcome, I can handle it. I sleep with one eye open. I am prepared to kill. Are you? Oh, he didn't get my humor. Okay. Man, I gotta admit, I haven't been in a real concert since Pet Rocks. Since Pet Rocks were cool, I have no idea what I'm in for. Did your daughter make you take her to one of those boy band concerts where everyone holds signs and scream cries? Yeah. Oh. I got 2 lined up next month. I still can't get the glitter out of my car from the last one. Stay strong. Yeah. But dude, I get to take you to your first concert in a long time. This is gonna be awesome. Just hang with me, Allie, and you'll be good. This scene is super supportive. It'll be a blast. Quick question. Hey. Shoot. What is scene? Matt lets out a tiny laugh. Sorry. It's just weird because scene can describe a music scene as it pertains to a community of people who like the same genre, but can also describe a genre of music no one wants to admit they were into. Matt looks off into the middle distance. He says nothing, but I can tell he's thinking never again. Oh my god, my ears itchy. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. That's confusing. You'll get it. The important thing tonight is that you enjoy yourself. Come on, let's head to the show. I am overthinking this way too much. After waiting in the short line, and I need to put my wrist. After waiting in the short line to get in, we finally find ourselves in a small venue with a stage at one end and a bar at the other. Most people here are closer to Amanda's age than mine. I suddenly feel very, very out of place. My whining youth is showing. I am suddenly aware of my mortality. When were the good years of my life? Will Amanda still love me as we both grow older? Wait, is C-punk actually a genre? Matt, you made it! A younger kid runs over and high-fives Matt. The kid runs off and Matt turns to me, shuddering. I get nervous when people surprise high-five me. Me too. I'm like a small animal. Loud noises and large groups of people frighten me. Do you also enjoy curling up in a patch of sunlight to take a nap? That's my favorite thing to do. A couple of other people notice that Matt's in the crowd and yell hey as well. Matt waves and hugs a couple people. Oh, aren't you just so popular, Matt? He seems really, really in his element here. Matt, hey dude. Matt turns his attention back to me. I am so afraid of all these people. Oh, it really doesn't seem like it. Let's go grab a beer. Matt and I line up at the bar in the back where a couple of older concert goers hang out. A couple more people notice Matt and tip their drinks at him. Seems like you're a popular guy out here.
Hey.
Yeah, I got a lot of shows. This is really cool. This is a really cool spot. But it's times like this, like these, where I realize I can only be charming and funny for about 5 minutes before I run out of stuff to talk about. And then I become keenly aware of where my hands are. And that there's no comfortable place in your mouth for your tongue to rest. God damn it, where do I put my tongue? See? Well, I've known you for more than 5 minutes and still think you're charming and funny. Just you wait. We grab our drinks. This scene seems really friendly. I don't know why people wouldn't want to admit that they listen to it. Ha! Let's check out the merch. Merch! Hey! Hey! Matt and I walk over to a small booth in the corner of a room where a crusted-looking teenager guards a selection of shirts and records. He singles me out from across the room and hops up on his chair. Step on up! Get your merch here! I got t-shirts, I got tank tops, I got all the gifts and accoutrements. A desiring concert goer of considerable taste might want. You. I gesture to myself, my face flushing red. Yes, you. You look like a fellow who knows their music. How's about a fine 12-inch long-playing vinyl record made and distributed by PUP, Canada's primary punk band outfit? Tally-ho, good sir. Please stop yelling at me. Well, see here, fine shopkeeper, your enthusiastic salesmanship has aroused my interest and suspense in equal parts. How can I, a customer of a finer goods in life, trust your wares to be true of spirit? A fine question from a discurring Patreon. Ooh, finally got hearts. Yeah. Okay, Pablo, you can give it a rest. The teen hops off his chair and takes a seat. Your friend looked lost, so I figured I'd give him the old razzle dazzle. How the hell are you, Matt?
Hey.
Day by day, my man. They do that thing where they high five, but also turn it into a hug. Your mom doing better? She's still single. If you want to be my dad, I could make that connect, and have to deal with you every day. Fair enough. Who's your bud?
Hey.
That's Allie. Thought I'd bring out a concert, pal. Pablo leans close to Matt. Is Allie cool? Is Allie cool? Matt eyes me. I eye him back. He cracks a smile. Yeah. Pablo brings me in for a bro hug. My dude! I'm not sure what to say, but give the courtesy 2 parts on the back, pats on the back, as is yeah, I can't read today. Pablo's a total card. Kid plays the hell out of the bass. Yeah, man. When are we starting our witch house band? Yeah, sounds great. Yeah, I know I'm out of the game. It's a shame, you know. Cross. Vantville would have sailed. Good lord. I'll slay once you start actually making music instead of just printing a bunch of band t-shirts. We got the sickest logo. While Matt and Pablo talk, I check out the merch. These shirts are really nice. Looks like the opener's coming on. Let's get a spot up close. Matt and I walk over to the stage where a crowd begins to form. The band walks the stage and pick up a variety of strange instruments. Is that a harpsichord? I don't know what that word is. The lead singer addresses the crowd. He has a mandolin slung behind his back. Hey, what's up, everybody? We're Jonathan Jones and the speaker's core. My name is Daniel. Let's start the show. Oh no, these guys. What? Without time to respond, the band starts playing the most current noise I have ever heard. This is not music. What is this? Matt doesn't say anything, he just hands me earplugs. Thanks. I put the earplugs in, and whatever the hell is assaulting my ears gets a lot quieter. For a band this bad, they sure do seem to be having fun. I guess that's what really matters. Jesus, did that Silas just break his bow in half? I don't get it. The set seems to go on forever. There's no breaks in the songs, and I think one of the band members' jobs is specifically just to burn poetry on stage. I turn to Matt and try to start a conversation. So, you go to a lot of concerts out here, huh? What? Ask again. Drop it. I mean, I don't... Fuck it. So, you go to a lot of concerts out here? What? Ask again. Drop it. Drop it. He can't hear me, so I just stop and try to enjoy the music. Okay. No, this is impossible. How long have they been playing the same song? 10 minutes, 20 a year? Eventually, the set ends, but only after the drummer sprains his ankle during his saxophone solo. So I promised it was part of the act as he was carried off stage crying. Matt and I both pull out the earbuds out. Man, that was something. I promise PUP is much better. I just have a lot of questions. A lot of questions that I know I'll never get the answers to. Oh yeah. He sprains his ankle at every show. They were being real about that. Let's grab another beer. Matt and I work our way out of the crowd and back to the bar. More and more people fill into the concert space as it gets closer to the main act. It's getting kind of crowded in here. We grab our beers and try to follow Matt, and I try to follow Matt back to the spot, but there are so many people that I'm having a hard time keeping up. As I work my way through the throngs of excited concert goers, I realize I've lost Matt entirely. I stop and look around, seeing nothing but a sea of hip 20-somethings. I'm lost. How am I ever going to find Matt here? Where's the exit? Are there even exits? What if I'm trapped in this building forever? Am I going to see my daughter ever again? What if the terrible band gets back on stage? What if... Suddenly, a hand reaches out to grab me. It's Matt.
Hey.
Almost lost you, buddy. Whew. I got really nervous for a second there. You made you and me both, dude. He takes my hand and leads me back toward the stage. I can feel myself blushing a little. We finally settle back into our spot and wait for the second band to start. Busy place, huh?
Oh.
Yeah, PUP really brings out a crowd. So, you go to concerts a lot?
Hey.
Oh yeah, it's one of my absolute favorite things in the world. But I think it's one thing to listen to music and connect with it. But when you're in a room full of people connecting with the music just the same way that you are, that's magic. I suddenly have a urge to pee. Curse this tiny dad bladder. I've never heard it put that way. That's really beautiful. I also have to pee.
Hey.
Hurry up, man. They're about to go on. I squeezed my way out of the crowd toward the restroom. I really should have gone before I left the house, but Amanda was watching beauty videos in the bathroom. She had an eyeliner wing going halfway across her face, which was actually a pretty good look. I was so proud of her. Aw, Amanda Pantis learning how to put on makeup. I make it to the restroom finally, but it's one of those single-person restrooms with a line forming outside of it. As soon as I finish my business, the band starts. Crap. The people that were intentionally miling around the venue all crowd up against the stage as PUP plays their first song. How am I ever gonna find Matt now? Oh god, what am I doing? Am I pushing people? I'm gonna push people out of the way. Oh goodness! Oh, look at this, so cute! What am I doing? Everyone's rushing to the main stage to watch PUP play. I'm sure Matt will be up there too. I gotta find him before I get trampled by all these rowdy youths.
Find that dad.
Oh.
This is the part of the game where you should have been hearing a licensed tune. We worked really hard to lock it down for you. We even got permission to whitelist.
What is this song?
Twitch. But their systems are seriously broken. What a bitch.
I did it so you don't get copyrighted. This is awesome.
We added the song that you're listening to right now. Don't you think it's better than risking content ID?
Yeah.
To you streamers and let's players, I have one decree. Please check out the band called Pump and their song DVP.
I will.
DVP.
DVP.
That's right, the band's called Pump and their song called DVP. The song is great and the video is tight, yes, take it from me. It's like footage of NES and SNES games with the lyrics added into them. It's really cool, but it's kind of hard to explain right now, but you'll get it, I promise. You should really go check it out.
That is awesome! I'm so happy they did that.
So we added the song that you're listening to right now. Don't you think it's better than risking content ID.
Oh yeah.
To you streamers and let's players, I have one decree. Please check out the band called Pup and their song DVP.
You survived the crowd.
DVP.
DVP. So I'll have to go look at that.
But really, content ID demands a serious convo.
I'm finally able to work my way through the crowd to where Matt originally was, but he's nowhere to be found. Shoot. Well, I guess I should just keep look. I'm bumped into from behind and I find myself in the middle of a bunch of youths running around in a circle to the music. I'm in the pit. How do I get out of the pit? Out of nowhere, a youth shoulders himself into me and keeps moving in a circle. Hey, I guess I'm moving in a circle now. I frantically search for a way out, but all I can see is an ocean of youths rhythmically slamming each other. Another youth slams into me and I lose my balance. I'm about to trample over. This is it. This is how I die. Trampled under the boots of counterculture. Someone grabs my hand. Someone familiar. I look up and see Matt. He pulls me back up onto my feet. You're wild, dude. Matt throws his arm around me. We jump back in the circle, dashing into use left and right as BUP plays a killer solo. Oh, I love this song. I love it so much. I didn't know you messed with the pit. Me either. I can't believe this. I'm having fun. I'm a little mad that I didn't stretch before physical activity, but I'm having fun. The song ends and the pit finally disperses. Everybody cheers on PUP. Maybe I only get enough pit energy for one song. Haha. Alright, man. Let's retreat. We'll show these kids how it's done another day. We work our way back to a more comfortable spot in the crowd and enjoy the rest of the show from a safe distance. PUP put on an amazing set and basically had to beg themselves off stage after their encore. With the concert over, the crowd starts making their way to the exit. Hey, I'll meet you outside. Gotta say bye to a couple people. I hang outside of the venue until Matt finally shows up. Hey man, thanks for waiting. I got you a present. Matt hands me the t-shirt I was looking at earlier. What? Thanks, man. Saw you eyeballing it back at the merch booth. And I mean, anyone who tears it up that hard on their first time back to the concert deserves a reward. The youth will finally accept me. Amanda will love this. I'm never taking this off. I'm never taking this off. I feel like he wouldn't. The youth will finally accept me. Finally, I will be able to infiltrate their ranks and defeat them, not only on the field of battle, as we have done today, but on a grander scale. Yes! Well, see you in the World Pit's youths. Hey, Matt! Hey, it's PUP. It's PUP. Hey, dude, didn't realize you were here.
Hey.
I'm so glad I could make it. You guys put on a great show. Thanks.
Hey.
Well, see you around. Wait, you know PUP?
Hey, yeah.
Oh yeah, met him a couple times when they first started touring. Good kids. I wish I could just know people like that, like I don't know, maybe Markiplier. That'd be great if I could just meet him one good time, just one time. Huh? Maybe in the future, if I ever get up there. What?
Oh.
Come on, let's grab some dinner food. I suddenly realized just how hungry I am. Man, mosh pits take a lot out of you. Yes, they do. Matt and I walked to a tiny little diner with a cute neon sign. We tear into some bacon and eggs in a corner booth.
Hey.
So there I am in the pit trying to explain to the face tattoo guy that I didn't mean to elbow him in the face tattoo, but he's already seeing red. Not from the tattoo, which coincidentally was red. He's lumbering toward me and there's nowhere to go. It's the end for me, right? Then, out of nowhere, I get this idea. I just lean back and spread my arms, and just like that, I'm crowd surfing away from him in slow motion. You should have seen the look on his face. Brought him a beer afterwards, and we were cool. We still follow each other on social media. He has a beautiful kid. He has beautiful kids. Glad you guys worked it out. Yeah, man. Just goes to show you that Punk's not dead. It just drives a minivan and has to hire a babysitter. So, how did you get to see all of these amazing concerts?
Hey.
Oh, I used to tour in a band. We were small, but it got us to travel all around the states. What? Yeah.
I don't know if I should.
I mean, we were poor and we had to scrape a lot together just to survive, but I wouldn't trade those experiences for anything.
Oh.
But yeah, that's how I knew the bunch of those people at the show. Music like this builds an amazing community, especially in a town like this. Just a lot of positive energy and good vibes. I got that feeling. Plenty of friendly people, especially that Pablo kid. Oh man, everybody loves Pablo. His mom's been raising him on her own and can tell that it's been tough on both of them. I know he looks up to me, so I try to help him out whenever I can. That's good. That's sweet. That's really nice of you. Thanks. Thanks. Us single parents just really have to look out for each other. How's Carmencia? How's Carmencia? She says she wants to learn the drums. Oh boy. It'll be loud and I'll need to take a lot of aspirin, but I'll manage. Can't really blame her. I'm suddenly very grateful that all of my daughter's hobbies are super quiet. Photographing, calligraphing, whatever it is that she does on the internet, thanks to Amanda. I'm trying to be supportive of Carmenista's rebellious phase, but I guess that kind of defeats the purpose of it, doesn't it? I think it would be a good dad/daughter activity to find something to rebel against together. Like what? Fashion. Fashion's not really a rebel thing. Consumerism. Big budget remakes the foreign films. What? Why do we gotta get up early the day after Thanksgiving and line up to buy things? Why can't we, share things? Comrade, you're speaking of dangerous things here. He and I laugh. We keep digging into a big plate, our big plates of greasy diner food. The breakfast I ordered for dinner is absolutely hitting the spot. Man, being a single dad is rough sometimes. It's lonely. It's a lonely feeling. I understand that all too well. I mean, at least we have the rest of the dads to talk to. Yeah, I don't know. I get really nervous sometimes talking to people. Matt gets nervous talking to people, but he's so cool. Me too. I've never really considered myself too extrovert. The never really considered myself the introvert. I'm just uncomfortable in every situation always. You're fine. You're actually really easy to talk to. You know that? I smile. Matt and I spend the rest of the night trading daughter stories. Turns out our kids are a lot alike. We finish up our late night dinners and head out. Where are we going? We walk back into the cul-de-sac back to our respected houses. Tonight was a blast, man. Loved it. Although I'm probably gonna feel it at my knees in the morning. Ha! You and me both. I don't usually like going to these things alone. It was really cool to have you there with me. I'm glad. All right. I'm calling it quits for the night. Stay cool, man. He called me cool. Matt called me cool. Oh my god. He called me cool. I walk into the house with my heart in my throat. Amanda pops her head out from her room. Hey, Pops. How was the show? Matt thinks I'm cool. You don't say. Manda Panda, Matt thinks I'm cool. Blind leading the blind, huh? Wow, I just got dunked on my own child. Unbelievable. Hey Amanda, remind me which of us just tore it up in a pit at the punk show, and which one of us just spent 4 hours probably watching Tiny House Hunting Amish Triplets Extreme Edition. First of all, how dare you? That show is a classic. Second of all, you moshed in a pit? Who even are you? I am your extremely cool dad. Alright, I'm hitting the hay, Pops. I'll see you in the pit. Night, kiddo. Yay, how'd I do? I know I didn't get a S, but I had to have gotten an A.
Yeah, man.
Fuck.
Some great stuff out there.
I had a B. Man, I had a fucking B. I'm upset. King of Carrot Flowers.
You got dads.
Alright, so we got Roberts all the way up there. Now we're going to do Matt's, and then we'll go from there. If you guys like this episode, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to see some more. Trying to get to 100 subscribers. So come on, like up that video and subscribe. You know you want to. You know you want to. But I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!